All right, we got past the opening weekend of dove season. We didn't even see a dove to shoot at, but we didn't expect it where we live out here. It's too many cedar. But this coming Monday, which should be next week. But anyways, we're gonna go out. I'm gonna do my first hunt with my $69 LWANO Recurve bow, which probably really is nothing but a Samick Sage. But this bow really shoots good. I've seen tests on it on TV from Lancaster and from Three Rivers Archery. It actually outshoots a lot of bear bows and things like that. It has higher speed than those other bows. But that's all fine. That's great. But what my point of this video is, how many times have we been watching hunting videos? And whether that guy's hunting with a rifle, a compound bow, a recurve, or a crossbow. Let's start with a rifle. They got precision rifles now where they can shoot a deer at 800 yards. I don't know why they want to shoot a deer or an elk that far away. It has nothing to do with hunting. It's just target practice, in my opinion. But they can do it. But that same rifle, that precision rifle they call it, they get a shot at 70 yards at a white-tailed deer and shoot it through the guts. The same way with compound bows, recurves, crossbows, everything that we use, everything that you use. You know, you set up a compound bow nowadays, $500 for the bow would be cheap. That'd be just a cheap bow. And then you're going to spend $500 more for a sight, for arrow rest, for stabilizers, things like that. And then and a release. I mean, so $500 at least more for accessories to go on that compound bow, which is perfectly acceptable. And then you go out there, and we see it in hunting videos over and over and over again. Those guys can drill those arrows, Robin Hood those arrows, and over again, they get out there and shoot at a live deer. They shoot him through the guts, shoot him through the butt, or whatever. So my point is, this is a recurve bow. I killed my first deer with a rifle, a 30-30 Winchester, when I was 9 years old. I'm 70 now. So that's 61 years of hunting experience, because I've hunted every year of my life since I've been actually 7 years old. So it comes down to this recurve bow right here that I bought for $69. And it is a good bow. It's well worth the money, believe me. But I can take this recurve bow without a sight, and I go out there and shoot, and I can shoot 3 times. Probably 2 times. The first shot or second shot, I'll get smack dab in a quarter. The second shot, I'm a little bit over. The third shot, I'm way off. And then I start shooting, and then I know where I'm going to hit. And I've been shooting bows all my life. I know the form of shooting a bow. And to me, you see these guys doing reviews on recurve bows, instinctive shooting. They're called trad bows nowadays, but they're in their backyards, and they're in the same place where they shoot every single day. And whether they're using that bow to shoot off the tip of that arrow, or they're shooting purely instinctive or whatever, they're in their backyard taking the same shot at the same target over and over again. They can just drill them, lay them right in there like that. They go out there and they shoot a deer. They're glad when that arrow goes to that deer somewhere. That's not the way to be thinking. Let's just get an arrow in it and let's go find it. There's so many broadheads nowadays that are modern broadheads are way better than traditional broadheads, but the trad people say, oh, they got to use everything trad. They're using trad broadheads. They don't leave blood trails like a Grim Reaper or anything like that. Of course, you can't use that on a recurve bow. But my point is, you should do everything that you possibly can to ethically take that deer. And if you're wound up and worried about what some goofy guy who wants to act like he's macho is going to say if you put a sight on your bow, then you shouldn't probably even be, you need to stick to target archery. Because out there, in nature, when you're out there hunting, everything that you can do wrong goes wrong. How many times, I'll say it again, over and over again, you see a guy on camera, he'd take a shot with a rifle, crossbow, or a compound bow, he goes, did I get it? Where did I hit it? Oh, man, I made a bad shot. I'm shooting right here behind the shoulder. I hit him up here in the neck, and things like that. So I spent, I think it was like $6 or $9 for this little bitty stabilizer. I put it on, then I started looking at it. I thought, oh, man, I must have shot out the middle of it. I didn't even look at it. It don't have a middle of it. It's just hollow. But it does absorb a lot of vibration, and I could put a wrist strap on here. Then I spent about $6 on this little sight right here. Now, when I pull this back, I shoot split finger. I anchor right here in the corner of my mouth. I pull it back, and most of the time, I can put that arrow exactly in that quarter that I'm shooting at. So that increases my chances on a target anyway, but that target ain't gonna run off. So it increases the most important thing about it. It increases my chances on a live wild animal. To me, I can't stand to wound something. And I've hunted all my life, and I'll say, well, nothing goes to waste, and that is true. God's creature's going to eat that. If you lose it, they're going to eat it. But that ain't why I shot it. I didn't shoot it to feed the buzzards and the coyotes. I shot it to feed me and my wife and children, my family. So, and I love that. It just eats my lunch. If you don't want to be in that shape, this year, I'm going to hunt with this recurve bow, because I just love shooting. I love the way, I love that pounds. I love it. Feel when I pull it back. It's good exercise for me. It's good isometrics. And I absolutely love shooting this recurve bow. I'm more excited about this than I've been about hunting with anything in 20 years. And that's the truth. I just can't wait. I think about it at night. Can't wait the next day to get out there and start shooting it. So coming Monday, I'm hoping that big old black elk shows up. I'm not going to shoot an elk with it. I'll probably see an elk. I mean, that's pretty bad when you're hoping you don't see an elk. I mean, but where we live, there's free range elk. These are low fence, wild, come and go, free range elk. And we need some meat real bad. We have no more venison left, no wild meat. My target animal is going to be that big old gigantic black hog, and I'll take the back straps out of him. Or an Broadhead, if an Broadhead happens to wander by, but you never know when they're going to show up. They travel large radiuses for miles, and you'll have Broadhead all over your place, then you won't have any. But that's what I'm hoping for. But anyways, I want to let you know, I'm an experienced hunter. I don't do this to impress you. I don't do this to impress anybody. I love hunting. I thank God that for that creature that I'm going to shoot and kill and eat. And I want to kill that animal as quickly and as ethically as I possibly can. But anyways, I'm just getting really tired of seeing all this stuff out there, arguments about this and arguments about that. There is no argument. Ethical kills is the only way to go. God bless you. Thank you for watching.